should YouTubers take brand deals? And if so, do they actually need them to survive? Okay, this is a hot topic, baby. It's a hot topic, okay? I'm gonna say this. As a person who's had many sponsors on their main page, which is on TikTok, I will say that all the brand deals I've ever got, I didn't really need entirely. Besides some of the products, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's a cool product. I like it. I'd rather support this than others. It gets hard to like dig yourself out of that rabbit hole of that, because sometimes someone will send you something that's super cool, but they'll expect a lot. And for me, if I read your requirement list on what you want me to do and all these requirements, if it starts overloading my head, I just automatically say no, because I don't want to get it wrong. The last thing I want to do is create a video and you're saying, oh no, that's not what we expected. That's not going to count. Like, if you want to do future business with us, you're going to have to do another video. Like, I've already posted this video. It's already got however many views. X amount of people have already seen it, commented on it, and it's not enough. And I still have to do another one for us to have a good business relationship. So if your requirement list is extremely long, I don't want to work with you, because it's going to be too hard for me to conceptualize whether I have the correct video I'm about to put out. Now, me personally, especially on this channel is about chat, about me talking about various subjects. That's what this whole thing is about. I like to talk, right? So when I think about this channel, I think it would be hard to say, here's a dedicated video. Now, I might be able to say, hey, this portion of this video is now sponsored by so-and-so, and then I go through whatever business and say this is their sponsorship. I could definitely do that, but should I? I mean, for free, no. Like, if you're hitting me up as a business and you're like, hey, we have this really cool product, unless it's like $500 and up, I really don't want to hear about it when it comes down to you want me to do this for free. You can say that I'm a smaller creator or whatever. It doesn't matter. My name holds weight in the internet community. It already does. You can Google me as this exact name, or you can Google me as, I don't want to say the other name, just because I don't want people to find that and be attracted to just that, you know? Like, if you find me, you're gonna find, I'm not hiding it, it's out there for the public to see. You can find it. I'm just saying, I don't want to be the one that tells you, oh, hey, it's this channel, blah blah blah. I just find it on your own, okay? Find it on your own, you'll find it. Boom, it's me. Whatever video kind of looks like, that's me, okay? Just letting you know. So for me, as a brand, to hit me up and say, hey, we want a tip for a tat, basically. We want you to do this video, and in return, we're gonna give you this. I don't wanna do it for a $100 product that's shipping from Amazon, which is good. I want your product to ship from Amazon or somewhere quick, because I don't wanna wait for to get paid. Like, if we get commissions, I'm like, hey, use my code, and I have 100 sales in the bank. I don't want 100 sales to come from some other country that's going to take forever for you to verify my sale and pay off my commission, because some people are my return. So I get the fact that you don't want to pay me my commissions for that. So let's just do it this way, okay? The way I would do it, I would have it on a teeter-totter system, just like any job would do with commissions. You're saying that I make 20% commission, or set base of whatever the base is that we come up with. So let's just say $1,000, right? So whichever one is more is what the deal is. So if 20% this time is more, cool, that's what I get paid. If $1,000 is now more, I get paid the $1,000. Now that's something we can do, because for one, it goes on the variables of, if it does really well, then I get paid my worth, because you wouldn't have got these new sales if it wasn't for my video. Or, hey, it was just a business expense. I paid him his $1,000, boom, and I could write that off at the end of the year. That's what I'm talking about. Now, these numbers aren't really for small businesses. These numbers are for people who have established businesses, and this is not their shot in the dark ultimately. Because when you go to bigger creators, they want, no matter what, like I want a 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, whatever their fee is, right? And that's not negotiable because they have millions of followers, or they have millions of views, or they're popping, whatever makes it be like that. So just know that any YouTuber you hit up can possibly be that person, no matter what. So don't come to me trying to lowball me. Just because you see less than 1,000 followers. No. Just know that when I'm above 10K, when I'm above 100K, when I'm up there, I'm gonna remember your company. And even if you get bigger, I'm gonna tax you. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna work with you, because I'll work with anybody. But, well, not anybody. If I don't like your product, or it just goes against morals or something, I'm not gonna do it. But with your actual product, I will tax you so hard if you come here to me through email, through DM, whatever, and try and lowball me because of the number of my subscribers. Trust me, bro. I've been in sales for a very long time. I've been in video for an extremely long time. So don't come over here acting like you got somebody that has this much experience, because you can find those people. You know where those people are located. Don't come over here knocking on my door talking about, hey, you know, we got this $80 product we want to send you. Nah, we can't pay you, but we'll give you 5% commission. Like, bro, get out of here with that. If like on YouTube, I'm not taking anything less than $20 commission per item. $20 commission, no less. No less than that. And that's the minimum and up. And the reason why I say this is because on TikTok, you'll get a whole bunch of people that will hit you up about their stupid shops, and there's TikTok shops everywhere wanting to send you something that has $1 commission. Now, what's crazy about it is sometimes I will see an item like, oh shoot, I was just about to buy that. Okay, I'll request a free sample, do a video on it, and boom, don't think nothing of it. Then all of a sudden this thing starts blowing up, and I've already sold like 50, 60 of them. And had I did that on any other product, I would have made so much more money. But the fact that I wanted your product, oh my gosh, bro. Like I have a steering wheel cover on here, and I really wanted the steering wheel cover. I should have just bought it for 16 bucks. But anyways, I've sold so many of these, and I have $1.16 in commission on that per item. $1.16. I've sold so many, and it still doesn't even break just a little over $100. When I've done 1,000 on another product, you know what I'm saying? Like I just, you see what I'm saying? Don't get caught up on what they have available. Don't get caught up on the item and say, wow, I really want that. Dog, get that out of your head, because guess what? It's not worth it, especially if your video blows up and makes them a whole bunch of sales. You start thinking, you almost want to become the company. You're like, dang, bro, if I was selling that product, I would have had X amount of, now I only got X amount of. Don't do that to yourself, because you're beating yourself up, and then you realize that you are worth more. You can sell. That's why they hit you up. You gotta understand, the companies have hit you up because you can sell. You have a good image. You have a good channel. You have eyes. You have viewership. Whatever. They seen something in you that sometimes the person they hit up doesn't see in themselves, and that's who they take advantage of. I've been in this way too long for me to even care about anything you have going on, because I've already been that guy. I've already been taken advantage of, and hey, it is what it is. You know, a tit for a tat, whatever. It happened. But it is what it is. Now we're here. And now I'm doing YouTube and doing what I can on YouTube. So I know that I leave my email in my bio, so people can find it. Whether you want to email me and tell me how good or how whack I am, whatever, or brand deals that want to be able to say, hey, this is an actual good brand, and this is a piece of people that want to work with me. And I'm not saying that you need to hit me up and send me $5,000, which you should, but I'm just saying, I'm not saying that that's what I want you to do, but what I do want you to do is take my consideration of what I'm doing here and know that if you want to be a part of this, you have to come with something that's not a low ball to disrespect me and my brand. That's just, it is what it is. I'm not going to ask you to give all my viewers 75% off because, you know, I get it. You got to make profit too, but you can't come over here and lowball. Someone will take your deal. Trust me. You send off enough emails, someone will take your deal and someone will make the video you want them to make. But if your list is like this on what you need and what you want from me, don't hit me up unless you're paying me a crazy amount of money to where I could just pay somebody else to do it. You know what I mean? Because this is what I'll do. I mean, I know you don't want to hear about it, but this is what I'll do. If I have you hit me up with this really long list and you say, hey, I'll pay you 10 grand to do this right here. Cool. I will get your video done and it'll be someone else in the video that I filmed. I did everything, but it'll be them in the video promoting your product. Because why? Because I don't want to get it wrong. And sometimes other people who are more experienced might read and say, oh, this is easy. Boom. And then they do a video and then I'll just use their video. Boom. Just like that. I paid for it, right? That's just how it'll be. So keep your requirements on what you want me to say and all this stuff. And if you have a trash product or you are out here trying to basically essentially scam, do not hit me up and expecting, oh, I'm going to give him a 50,000, 100,000, whatever, and then let him do it. You know, like, no. Because I know that if I rip my people off today, later on down the road, there won't be a later on down the road. If I take care of my people today, they will be here at the end of the road when I actually want them and have something that's actually worth something of value and is not going to rip them off. They will see it and they'll be like, wow. And I will make more money off of someone that I didn't rip off for a couple of bucks versus long term. That's the mechanics way of looking at it is exactly like that. Hey, I could wax you on this one job, or I could have you for a lifetime as a customer. Which one would you rather have? You might get a good 10 grand off him right now, or he may have spent $20,000 to $30,000 with you over the course of X amount of time. My worst ever with any type of mechanic, and what I mean by that is like my worst spending ever is the same guy. He's always giving it to me straight. He's always took care of me. And I've spent so much money with this guy over years. And then there's another person, which I would love to drop their name right now because I know exactly who they are. But they waxed me on the most simplest product. They told me it would be this. And then when I got there, they said, oh, no, that's just the price of the product. The job and everything cost this, which was nearly double. Paid it, never walked in there ever again. And today, guess what? They're out of business. So, who was right, who was wrong? You see what I'm saying? You deserve it. If you're going to do that to your people, you deserve to be out of business. So, to wrap up this video, if you are a YouTuber or a social media person, period, and some brand hits you up, make sure it's worth your time and make sure the product and thing that you do aligns with what you're doing on your channel. You don't want to go from, okay, I'd make tech videos and now I'm trying to sell some Nikes to them or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying selling some actual Nikes, but I'm saying some like Nike replicas basically. You know, like you want something that's on brand with what you're doing. Like here, since I have a variety of things I can talk about, they could send me anything. Someone could send me this product and someone could send me these products. You know what I'm saying? Like someone could send me anything. And it's on brand because I speak about various topics. And that's what matters out here, is being able to be on brand with what you're trying to support. If you're going to support something, be on brand with that. Don't just, oh yeah, and then just because it was worth some money or just because you wanted the product, Make sure it's worth everything. If your minimum is I don't want any brands until someone offers me $5,000, then stick to it. It may be a while, it may take some time, but if that's your time of worth, $5,000, then that is what you should be charging. Okay? So if any brand hits you up, the big brand, small brand, whatever, it starts at $5,000 and goes up from there. That's what you should be doing. Know your worth out here, because promise you, sponsorships come a dime a dozen. Big sponsorships probably don't, but those sponsorships, the small ones, come a dime a dozen, and they come flooding into your DMs. I have emails a mile long from TikTok of just random shops talking about whatever, and none of them are worth anything. They're just a bunch of shops that are offering nothing. So I don't even open the emails anymore. If I find something like naturally, that's what I do. I'm like, yo, that's actually cool. I'll do this. Boom, I'll do that. Whatever. You know? So no one's left a comment at the last video. So if you do leave a comment, definitely leave it down below. I will respond to your comments through a video, not through the actual comment section. Okay? I appreciate you guys once again. Peace.